Hi there, and welcome back to our last episode of Weird Soda for Life. I'm here with the one, the only, Mr. Weird. Mr. Weird, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is Bob, also known as Mr. Weird. I am an archivist for the state of Michigan. I am originally from the towns of Owen and Withee in the great state of Wisconsin.
Don't you refer to them as the Twin Cities?
I do, yes. They're the real Twin Cities.
Uh-huh. Yeah. This is a town where two towns combined that's 1,200 people, which incidentally is about the size of the town I grew up in Tennessee. So, seems pretty sprawling to me. Today we're trying not one but two different sodas that Mr. Weird himself selected. I believe we got these in Grand Rapids, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
All right. So what have you brought for us today?
Well, we went to that soda shop, that soda market in Grand Rapids, and I just thought these would be sort of fun. They just sort of appealed to me. The first one here is a caramel apple soda.
Okay, caramel apple soda from Boots Beverages of Belleville, Texas. And what's the other one you've got for us on the docket today?
This one is a strawberry rhubarb.
Ooh, I do love a good strawberry rhubarb. This is from Jackson Hole Soda. So, which one do you want us to try first?
Maybe the caramel apple.
Caramel apple?
Sure.
All right, let's see if it's a twist top. It's not, but that's okay. Never leave home without a Swiss Army knife. So once, there we are. It's like, I know it's here somewhere. Let's get these open. Oh, it was a twist top. I'm just weak. So if you want to open your bottle.
Oh, absolutely. See if I'm stronger than you.
Well, that's just rude. So a little
I'll
bit lies. A little bit about Boots. They were founded by a Swedish immigrant to Texas in the 1930s. Dude worked in a bottling plant, a little bit like that Twigs beverage that I wrote a review about before. They originally started by bottling other people's sodas like 7 Up and Dr. Pepper and things like that, but eventually pivoted to their own sodas. I believe it wasn't necessarily the founder, but like their granddaughter that pivoted to creating their own beverages. So in like 2013, they start putting out their original flavors, and some of their flavors include strawberries and cream, creamsicle, sarsaparilla. Who doesn't love a good sarsaparilla? And the ultimate caramel cola. I'm surprised you didn't pick that, but we have.
I think we saw that in Tennessee, but I don't think I saw it in Grand Rapids.
Well, we've lived a life of sodas, Bob. What can I
I
say?
guess we have.
But with that, let's try this out. Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so. I'm a sucker when I'm a sucker in general. But what I was going to say is when we go to the county fair out here, I'm always a sucker for getting myself a caramel apple. I don't know why I enjoy pulling out my own teeth, but I do. And this really matches the flavor of an actual caramel apple. You get the sweetness of the caramel and that sort of weirdly artificial sort of caramel flavor, and then also followed under with the tartness of a sort of green apple flavor. I'm very surprised. Usually with, I hate to call them gimmick sodas, but with gimmick sodas like this, what you usually receive is mostly just, well, sugar, but it's in a different color. And so I'm actually very impressed that it tastes like a caramel apple. I'm kind of stoked about it. What did you think?
I actually really like this. I'm pleasantly surprised too. I was not really expecting much. I could smell the caramel and apple flavor when you
Yeah.
opened it, and it tastes really good. I like it.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. But I am going to have to ask you to put down the bottle. We are not that kind of show. I just said that to Stephanie last week that we don't make people finish things. I know you want to in this case, but I do need you to have a little room for this next soda that you've brought to us.
Okay.
Jackson Hole Cola, soda. This is a strawberry rhubarb. I did try to do a little research. I always try to do a little research for the bottles and the sodas that we drink. And this one was almost suspicious in its lack of information on the internet. Like, their history is mostly like, we produce soda. Don't you love soda? And some mountains? I do, which was a little bit odd to me. They also have some interesting flavors of high mountain huckleberry, western watermelon. They've created we have the South Fork strawberry rhubarb, and I think they came out with a Cherokee cherry vanilla recently or something like that, which was like, okay, I'm not sure why it's got to be Cherokee, but whatever. Anyway, but I'm a sucker for a strawberry rhubarb pie, so with the success of this first soda, I'm really looking forward to the second one. So let's see if this is a twist top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's up?
Cheers.
At first taste, very strawberry. In Michigan and probably in gas stations across the country, there's a company called Faygo that puts out a bunch of sodas in a variety of syrupy flavors. I'm not sure if they do a strawberry one, but if they did, it would taste a lot like this. This tastes, for me, artificially artificially strawberry in all of the okay ways. I almost want to boil this down to a syrup and put it on some ice cream. It's ironic to me that this is a little more sweet to me than the caramel apple is. And I'm not really sure I'm getting the tartness of the rhubarb at all. What do you think?
Oh, that's actually really good observations. I did taste the tartness of the rhubarb in there a little bit. This one is, I mean, the other one was kind of surprised me a little bit with how much like a caramel apple tastes. This one, on contrast, I'd say was exactly what I expected.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Like, as you said, yeah, the caramel apple really surprised me with how delicious it was, and this was exactly how I expected it to taste. That's not to say it's bad, it's just expected, right? And I guess I would, if I had to choose one over the other, I think I've made it pretty clear I'd prefer the caramel apple to the strawberry rhubarb. But they're not bad. They are both sugary. So if you recall Stephanie's reaction to sugar last week, if you don't like sugar, maybe this isn't for you. But if I'm encouraging you to get one over the other, definitely the caramel apple. I don't think the strawberry rhubarb is bad. I just think it's nondescript. What would you think?
Yeah, I would pretty much echo that. I think the caramel apple is definitely very good. I may have liked the strawberry rhubarb a little better than you did, but it's a strawberry rhubarb. It's like I said, exactly what you expect. Yeah. Enjoy it, but it's not. I probably wouldn't go out of my way. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's not blowing me over, but I'm enjoying it. But this one I really liked a lot.
Yeah, I would go out of my way to find that caramel apple again. I wouldn't drink it all the time, but like I would definitely go out of my way to have it once more. With that, any final thoughts?
I don't think so.
Well, I will note that like the majority of the guest stars, guest star July, Bob is not normally a soda drinker. So again, yet another person I strong-armed with my wit and my charm, a wink, to get on the I keep wanting to call this a podcast. It's not really a podcast. Next week, I'm going to take the Friday off because it's my birthday weekend, and it's always nice to give oneself a break. Also on Monday, I'm going to put up a poll asking what formats that y'all preferred. I found that folks really like the videos, but I also understand that folks sometimes don't have time to watch a video and preferred like the images and kind of text that I did before. So I'll be putting out a poll to ask whether you liked the videos primarily, the text and photos primarily, or if you would like a little bit of both. But it's been a lot of fun having a bunch of guest stars this month, and I will see you guys back on August 12th. And until then, drink weird.